Hello, anyone not still living in the 1970s. We interrupt your day to bring you this announcement. Husker Ninja is in the building. Alright guys, we are here with episode number 39 of the Nebraska City Wildcats Dynasty here on NCAA 14. We're set to play West Virginia in week 3 in our first big matchup of the year. Well, our first big test of the year, anyway. We were both semi-decent we were both good in defense, semi-decent, pretty solid in offense, I mean. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Laughlin Stadium in Nebraska City, Nebraska. We got a week 3 matchup between the 2-0 Nebraska City Wildcats and the 1-0 West Virginia Mountaineers. The Wildcats are playing their third straight game at home after winning their first 2 against Marshall and Troy. So this will be their first true test of the season. And Nebraska City will win the toss, and they are going to elect to defer. And so Hombuckle set to kick this game off. It'll go out of the back of the end zone. And that is where this Nebraska City defense will come out, and this West Virginia offense will come out for the first time today. Millard back to pass on first down. Gonna throw it away out of bounds, incomplete. And Millard is a scrambling quarterback. And so they're probably going to have to put a spy on him. Millard scrambling around. Henderson brings him down, but they're going to call a face mask. That's on Dennis. Henderson sets West Virginia up with a first down at their own 45 instead of a 3rd and 6. And so based on the first 2 plays, they're probably definitely going to have to put a QB spy on Millard because he's been scrambling around both times. He scrambles around there and nearly threw a pick. Smith was in the area. It was just well underthrown and no one really had a shot at it. Here it is 2nd down and 10 now. Millard throws underneath to Clay. Henderson with a clean tackle that time. 3rd down and 4 from the 49 of Nebraska City. West Virginia would like to get things started, keep this drive going. Couple defenders urging the crowd to get loud. Throws underneath, caught. There's a flag down. Probably wouldn't have mattered if it had been caught anyway. They've got a roughing the passer call. That is on Derek Smith. And so that takes him all the way down to the 29 of the Wildcats. And this defense, which has done so well through the first 2 games, is having a ton of trouble so far today. Granted, 30 of the yards have been penalty yardage, so we'll wait and see how the rest of the game goes before we're like, oh no, this defense is terrible and the good stats are just a product of 2 terrible teams. Because they have given up 30 yards in penalties already, so we'll see if they can bounce back and hold the field goal try. Millard wanting to run. Ramsauer doing nothing for that. They wanted to run the read option, and Ramsauer was having none of that. Millard's brought down for a loss of 2. 3rd down and 13 from the 31. Millard wanting to throw a screen to Reed. And Hall takes Reed down after a gain of 2. It'll be 4th and 10 from the 30. The Wildcats hold to a field goal attempt on the first drive. 4 of 6 for 18 yards today is Millard, and that kick is just inside the uprights. 5:50 to go first quarter. Nebraska City trails West Virginia 3-0. Tyree trying to get to the outside. He does have the edge across midfield. Inside the 35, down to the 31. What an electric return. 75-yard return there for Michael Tyree, the redshirt freshman. Now comes this Nebraska City offense, led by redshirt junior quarterback Randall Glopter. He had 200 yards and 3 touchdowns on 20 of 35 passing last week against Troy. And so great starting field position for Nebraska City, already at the West Virginia 31. They're going to give to Irby. Irby breaks one tackle on first down, and Arthur Irby with a 7-yard carry on the first play from scrimmage. Well, first offensive play from scrimmage anyway for the Wildcats. The senior looking to have another good game. He's been over 100 yards both of his first 2 outings. Those underneath caught by Irby out of the backfield. Gain of 5. First down, Wildcats to the 19. Irby 1 catch, 5 yards. Glopter's 1 for 1 for 5 yards. We're coming up on 5 minutes to go here, first quarter. Nebraska City already in the red zone. They're going to give to Irby on first down. Good for a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 16. 2 carries, 10 yards for Irby. Coming up on 4.5 to go first quarter. Nebraska City down 3-0, looking to take the lead here, though, or at the very least tie it. There's 5 yards on second down for Irby to set up his 3rd and short. 3rd down and 2 from the 10 coming up for Nebraska City. Third down and 2 as we're coming up on the 4-minute mark here in this third quarter. They give to Irby. Irby broke 1 tackle, but not 2. He's going to be a yard shy. 4th and 1 from the 9. You know what that means. You need a yard. You're inside the 10. They're going for it on 4th down. They're going to give to Irby, and Irby's got the first down on a gain of 4. 5 carries, 20 yards for Arthur Irby, and it's first down and goal from the 5. 3.5 minutes to go now, first quarter. Nebraska City knocking on the door, looking to take the lead. They give to Irby on first down. Irby dragging defenders. It's a gain of 4. 6 carries, 24 yards, and it's second down and goal from the 1. 7 plays, 27 yards, and a little over 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Second and goals. We're under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Throws to the end zone. Caught by Micah Smith. Touchdown, Nebraska City. Glopter's 2 for 2 for 6 yards and a touchdown. But Nebraska City takes the early lead. 8 plays, 27 yards, 2 minutes, 56 seconds. And Nebraska City leads 7-3 with 2:54 to go first quarter. Studio update, Iowa State leading number 8 Iowa 10-7. 11:32 to go first half there in Ames. Jarvis West with 3 catches for 50 yards and a touchdown. The score here in our game is Nebraska City 7, West Virginia 3, 2:54 to go first quarter. So this defense gave up a lot of yards, but 30 of those were in penalty yardage. So we'll see if they're ready to bounce back, and that was just a product of 2 penalties, or if this defense is not as great as we thought they were after the first 2 weeks. Because they did not exactly play great competition either. Millard on first down, throws to Myers, good for a gain of 9. That's up 2nd and 1 from the 34. Millard is 5 of 7 for 27 yards. They want to run the read option. Millard, a ton of daylight. And this Nebraska City defense having to chase after him. A 49-yard rush for the quarterback on the read option. He's got 3 carries for 47 yards. You would think they would be like, hey, maybe we should stop the quarterback. We know he likes to scramble. He's probably going to try and run the read option too. But no. They give the read there on the read option. Good for a gain of 9. And you can't exactly say just focus on the quarterback, because then they'll go and they'll give to Reed, and Reed will get 9 or 10 yards. 2nd down and 1. They're already inside the 10. They give to Millard. Gain of 6. Sets up a 1st and goal from the 2. 4 carries, 53 yards for Millard. And it's 1st and goal from the 2 of Nebraska City. They give to Reed, and Reed's into the end zone untouched. Just a terrible start for this Nebraska City defense. They let West Virginia go right down the field. Once they get lucky and hold the field goal, this time it's like 4 plays and a touchdown. Minute 33 still to go, first quarter. It's 10-7 West Virginia. Does Tyree have another big kickoff return in him? No, he does not. Take a look at the offense at a glance. And West Virginia is owning it right now. This defense of Nebraska City is terrible. Nebraska City only with 30 yards of offense, but they started at like the 30, so. They give to Irby on 1st down. Arthur Irby gets back up. It's only a gain of 1. 7 carries, 25 yards so far today for Arthur Irby. 2nd down and 9 as we're coming up to a minute to go here in the first quarter. They give to Irby. He's trying to go off his tackle. Yeah, that was not happening. Scott Bailey, 1 tackle. One of them for a loss, obviously. 8 carries, 24 yards for Irby. 0 for 1 on 3rd downs is Nebraska City. Klopter going to be hit as he throws, going deep. Knocked away, incomplete, but a flag is down. Looks like roughing the passer is the call. That's on Corey Harris. Gives Nebraska City a free 1st down. So 32 seconds left, first quarter. Nebraska City down 10-7. And if they can score, I mean, this could easily turn into a shootout the way both of these offenses have looked. Irby with a 2-yard carry on 1st down. That's a 2nd down and 8 from the 33. This should be the final play of the first quarter right here. Anyway, they want to go to the screen. Irby broke 1 tackle, but he's still brought down at the line of scrimmage. 2 catches, 5 yards for Arthur Irby, and that takes us to the end of the quarter. 1 down, 3 to go here in Nebraska City, and the West Virginia Mountaineers lead the Nebraska City Wildcats 10-7. It is 3rd down and 8 from their own 33 as we begin the second quarter for Nebraska City. 1 for 2 on 3rd downs. Throws on the slant, nearly picked off by Devontae Henry. They came on the blitz, no one was open. Glopter threw it towards Gonzalez, his best wideout so far. But yeah, they're going to go punt. Their run game really is not taken off yet like they kind of rely on most games. Thompson with a 14-yard reception. 1st and goal from the, or 1st down from the 33, sorry. Not 1st and goal, just 1st down. So they're starting at like their own 36, or their own 33, sorry. Reed with a 5-yard carry. This defense desperately needs to get a stop to get off the field and get some momentum going, because they have just been run all over so far today. And that has to change. 2nd down and 5. Miller throws on 1st down or 2nd down. Has Garrison. Dustin Garrison a gain of 7. This defense is atrocious today. They're going to have to fix that in the upcoming week of practice or in the rest of this game. I mean, it's a very slow start, but they've got to get going. They can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. I mean, they're already at 76 yards rushing. The second quarter just started. And like freaking 60 of those have belonged to Millard. If you're letting the quarterback run for more than the running back, that's a problem. They give to Reed. Reed's got 6 yards and a first down. Surprise, surprise, Nebraska City's defense is not good. I think the problem is the linebacking unit is not good. Like, they've got a senior starter, but he's only like a 75 overall. They've got a 72 overall middle linebacker. They've got an 81 right outside linebacker, but this linebacking unit is piss poor. And they've got to improve in a hurry, I think, because that's becoming obvious. So far today, they do not have a good linebacking core. That's going to have to change. And there goes Millard untouched, gain of 22. The secondary is making more tackles on the front 7, and that is never a good sign. They're in the red zone again. Surprise, surprise. First and goal, about to go up by 10. So Nebraska City's offense really needs to get going. Paul Millard was stopped dead to right in the backfield like twice, and he somehow gets 4 yards. 7 carries, 92 yards. Stop the freaking quarterback. Second down and goal from the 3. Millard going to be hit and sacked. Finally, some small positive momentum as Henderson comes free on the sack. He's like the only good linebacker on the roster right now. Third and goal from the 8. The front 4 is pretty good. The secondary is pretty good. The linebackers are not good, and that's a big problem, especially in the run game. That's intercepted. Bo Mixon with the pick. And so a red zone turnover, and maybe that's the spark this Nebraska City defense needs to get back into this. First down from the 3. And Irby just lost 3 yards. Isaiah Bruce with the stop. This offensive line is not holding their blocks. And so it is second down and 13. Dangerous territory here. Second and 13 from the 1. Going to try and run for positive yardage. They get 1. 1 carry, like 11 yards. I don't even know what he's at. 11 carries, 24 yards for Arthur Irby. There we go. As he throws, Irby barely got out of the back of the end zone. And there's going to be a flag for a roughing the passer. Scott Bailey, that's a huge no-no. You almost had the safety twice. You had him stopped at like the 2, and then you give him free yardage and a little bit of breathing room. I think that's the second, maybe third penalty on the day for West Virginia. Irby trying to run hard. He's only got 3 yards, 12 carries, 27 yards. Still looking to break off a really big one here. 12 carries, only 6 passes so far today for this offense. But the run game has just not been working. Meadows is in motion on second down and 7. Looking on the slant, got Jamal Gonzalez. He's got it out to the 35. There's a flag down 2. Roughing the passer. It's on Scott Bailey again. First and 10 from their own 48. 3:50 to go here first half. Meadows is in motion on first down. They're going to give to Irby, who's got the edge. Arthur Irby keeping those legs moving. It's a 10-yard gain and a first down. 13 carries, 37 yards. He started at like 5 for like 20 yards. So he's really cooled down here in the second quarter. We'll see if he can get things going again here, as we're up to 3.5 to go before halftime. Irby reversing his field, saw they were not going to have much running room. He only gets 2 yards, but it's better than like nothing. I just say keep running it, and Irby cannot get running room at all. 2nd down and 8. So it's on the screen, and Arthur Irby's blown up in the backfield. It's 3rd down and 15 from the 46 of Nebraska City, or from the West Virginia, sorry. 2 of 4 on 3rd down. You need 15 right here. They went on the slant, or on the screen to Arthur Irby, only a gain of 4. So that's up 4th and 11 from the 43. And they're not punting it. They're in no man's land right now. Gonna be hit as he throws, and that's picked off. So Glofter is throwing the interception. Both teams with the pick now. Glofter also has a touchdown to his name. 7 of 10, only 17 yards. 17 completions, only 17 yards, and adding like 30 yards for Irby. And that's what... Oh my God, Paul Miller, another 43-yard run. This is ridiculous. He's a quarterback. Why are you letting him run for 40 yards like... Okay, roughing the passer, why not? David Williams got to the quarterback late. Now it's 1st and goal from the 8. It's only been like 2 plays. This defense is absolute garbage. It's 1st and goal. Ball's on the 8-yard line. 1:46 to go. They give to Garrison, and Garrison's brought down in the backfield. Loss of 1. Timeout called, West Virginia. 2nd and goal from the 9. This defense is giving up a ton of yards, but if they only hold the field goal, that's okay with me. Scott Schaefer has to make some adjustments at halftime. This defense has been woefully awful. They're going to give to Reed, and Reed's blown up in the backfield. A loss of 3. Matt Ramsauer there to make the stop. 3rd and goal from the 12 now. And West Virginia 1 for 3 on 3rd downs, and Nebraska City's close to getting off the field. After holding to a field goal attempt, down goes Paul Millard. It's a loss of 8. Henry Fox came free off the edge. And this Nebraska City defense definitely bends but doesn't break. They're going to hold to a field goal try right here. It is 4th and goal, and they're taking as much time off the clock as they can. That's a really smart call, actually. The kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle. We've got a studio update. Iowa State 17, Iowa 10. We've got 36 seconds to go in the first half here in our game, and West Virginia's up by 6, 13-7. A big return here by Irby would be much appreciated. Irby's got to the outside. He's out across the 25 down to the 29. A 39-yard return. As you take a look at this West Virginia defense, they've been really good. Their offense has been really good. Nebraska City's offense and defense have not been that great. In fact, it's kind of a miracle they're only down 6. Looking deep, got a man, nearly picked off. There's a flag. Lofter's had a really good first game. He had a really good first half of his second game. And he's not been very good over this last half of the second game and first half of this one. Roughing the pass right there, sets up first down from the 45. Looking to at least maybe get into field goal range here before the end of the half. Throws underneath, nearly intercepted. You had a man. Why are you throwing it like trash? You're a junior quarterback. You're supposed to have all the experience. 189 yards of offense for West Virginia, like barely any for Nebraska City. Throwing it deep. There's Kendrick Cole, broke the tackle, and he's into the end zone. 56-yard strike, and maybe that will rejuvenate this offense. And defense too, even maybe. Finally a big play. And Nebraska City's taking a gamble, going for an onside kick. It's picked up by Devontae Mathis. And this defense, you bet you Scott Schaefer was like, you've got to focus on the quarterback. They went to try and pull off a surprise, try the onside kick before halftime. It doesn't work, and so that could really come back to bite them. Alright, they've got roughing the passer. Whatever you say, refs. So now it's first down from the 28. They're going to call Matt Ramsauer with roughing the passer. And yeah, this is going to come back to bite Nebraska City in the rear. They went to try and get another Hail Mary attempt because they still had 3 timeouts, but they didn't get it. They're roughing the passer later. Really? Another flag? Okay, refs. Let the players play. You've called 6 on Nebraska City and 4 on West Virginia. Roughing the passer on Matt Ramsauer again. Just let the players play. Jesus. 15, it's got to be between 10 and 15 penalties combined. It's ridiculous both ways. Willard throwing underneath, got Clay. Cody Clay, a 6-yard reception and the timeout called by West Virginia. Willard 9 of 13, 59 yards and an interception. The field goal is up and the field goal is good. And so Nebraska City might still get a shot at a Hail Mary. Tyree will just take the knee, and we've got basically a Hail Mary play here before halftime. Final play of the first half. It's a 16-14 West Virginia lead. The Wildcats do get the ball to start the third quarter. It's a 22-yard pass and catch against all as he's shy of the end zone. One half of football's in the books here in Nebraska City. West Virginia 16, Nebraska City 14, your halftime score. Irby going to take it out of his own end zone. He's got a block, and Arthur Irby tripped up by shoestrings at the 33. He had a shot to really bust that one open. First down, Nebraska City only down by 2 as we start the second half. Meadows in motion to start the third quarter. Irby looking to try and get to the outside. He's got 4. He's nowhere near a 100 yards rushing so far today. In fact, he's still 7 away from 50. If they can get a 70-yard rush, that would change things a little bit. They give to Irby. Irby trying to get to the outside. He's got 5 yards. Sets up 3rd and 1 from the 41. Or from the 42, sorry. 16 carries, 48 yards, an average of 3 yards per carry. 2 of 5 on third downs is Nebraska City. Irby's got the first down on a gain of 4. "17 carries, 52 yards for Arthur Irby. And if Irby can really break a big one, that would be huge. Irby going up the middle, breaking tackles. He's got a 12-yard rush. Down to the 42 of West Virginia. First down, Nebraska City. 18 carries up to 64 yards now. This second half, he's finally started to get something going. This time he's bouncing it to the outside, and he's got 5 more. 19 carries, 69 yards for Arthur Irby. It's 2nd and 5 from the 36, I think. Glofter can't get away from the pressure. He's sacked. It's a loss of 9. He wanted to try and scramble, but for some reason he's too slow for Isaiah Bruce. Alright, whatever you say, boss. 3rd down and 14 coming up. They've got a man deep again. It's Kendrick Coe. He's got another 43-yard reception. 10 of 15, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. And Randall Glofter set up this Nebraska City offense. 1st and goal at the 4. They give to Irby on 1st and goal. He's got nothing. Isaiah Bruce, 7 tackles, 2 for loss, and a sack. Bruce is all over the place today. You're going to try and make a switch right here, I think. Yes, in comes Jeremy Randall. For this goal line situation, they're going to give Irby a little bit of a breather, see if that changes anything. You got a 2nd and goal, Randall up the middle. He's got 3 yards. It's 3rd down and goal from the 1. 4 of 7 on 3rd downs. Randall needs half a yard right here. Jeremy Randall's into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska City. And the redshirt freshman coming up with a nice stop. Wait, no. He might be a redshirt sophomore, actually. And that's good enough. We went goal line formation, made the switch. No, he's a redshirt freshman. Yeah, duh. A redshirt freshman with his first career rushing touchdown. And Nebraska City is going for 2 to try and make it a 5-point game. Or I mean a 6-point game, sorry. So it's knocked away, incomplete. They don't get the 2. Studio update time. 11:13 to go in the game. Iowa State leads Iowa 24-17. (20-16), Nebraska City on top of West Virginia is our score here. As this Mountaineers offense, which was very good the entire first half, comes out to take the field for the first time for the second half. We'll see what defensive coordinator Scott Schaefer has up his sleeves. Miller throws out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. From the 25 still. 4:44 to go, 3rd quarter. Miller will give to Reed. Reed breaking a couple tackles, gain of 6. 3rd down and 4 coming up now. Reed, 7 carries, 32 yards, and a touchdown. Kevin Schneider with 6 tackles today. West Virginia's 1 for 4 on 3rd downs. They got a man in motion on 3rd and 4. They give to Reed. Broke the tackle from Hall, and he's off to the races. Schneider finally catches up to Albert Reed. It's a gain of 45, and Reed was met in the backfield, but the true freshman Can't wrap him up. First down from the 24. Big plays has been the theme of the day. They've got like 6 of them. Like that. I mean, that's got to be at least 12 rushes of at least 7 yards. They've got like 5 that are 40 or more. It's ridiculous. First down for West Virginia. Schneider throwing underneath to Mario Alford. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 from the 7. Can this Nebraska City defense bend but not break again? They forced 2 field goals already today. Nope, that's an easy touchdown for Albert Reed. This Nebraska City defense is straight up garbage today. That's got to be concerning considering they head into Death Valley next week. And they're taking on their old coach and Jack Gingerball. Tyree will return this one. He's just going to return it up the middle. There's a flag, probably a clipping then. Yep, that's the call. It is clipping. Arthur Irby with a clipping penalty, and that's first down from their own 10 for Nebraska City. First down, 10 to go. Nebraska City setting up shop at their own 10. 3:20 to go for third quarter. Meadows is in motion here for the Wildcats. Irby running hard, broke a couple tackles. He's really hard to take down, and he showed why on that run. Shed about 3 tackles right there. Gain of 7 to set up 2nd and 3 from the 17. 21 carries, 76 yards for Arthur Irby. They're 3 yards away from the first down here on 2nd down. Irby with 2 yards, only 2, still going to be a yard shy. 3rd and 1 from the 19. 22 carries, 78 yards, I think it said. 5 of 8 on 3rd downs is Nebraska City. They give to Irby. Irby breaking tackles, and he's got enough for the first. 23 carries, 81 yards for Arthur Irby. Isaiah Bruce has been a man possessed on defense today for the Mountaineers. He's already got 8 tackles, including 2 for loss. Irby brought down in the backfield. Who else? Isaiah Bruce. 2nd down and 11 coming up. 24 carries, 80 yards for Arthur Irby. It is 2nd and 11 here for Nebraska City. They want the screen. Irby broke a tackle. He's only got a yard though. 3rd and long coming up. Go after 11 for 16, 139 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And Glofter feeling the pressure, he's going to take off, puts on the spin move, and he's got a first down. There's a flag down. There's going to be a face mask, so tack on 15 more. And that'll be first down from midfield now. We've got coming up on a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Nebraska City's moved the ball from their own 10 to midfield. They give to Irby on first down. He's running hard. I think it was again a 9 or 10. There's a face mask call on the play too. That's on Corey Harris. Would have been a gain of 10. They'll take the free yardage though.